If a woman... Wait. I started it wrong. If a Butterfinger was a woman, I'd be in love.
If a woman was a Butterfinger, then I'd probably just enjoy it like normal. But if a Butterfinger was a woman, I'd make sweet love to it.
What's up, you perpetual platypus punchers?
Oh, they're always doing it.
Always.
Never stop.
They never
it's
stop.
perpetual. It'll
It's
always
always.
keep going.
It's...
Well, they punch. It's perpetual. So they punch the one platypus, which that platypus goes flying into the next person who's punching that platypus. So it's just going back and forth perpetually.
Oh,
They will always be punching
that poor platypus,
this
bro.
platypus. It's not Perry. Don't gotta worry about that, man.
Perry the platypus.
No, he wouldn't get hit that many times. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 87 of the Attention Deficit Dawgs. Letting the dogs out, Baja Man in this bitch.
I see.
Alright.
With that being said, Jeffrey,
I'm so sorry.
let's get this episode started.
How's that, Brendan?
The way we always do.
And what? How's that, Brendan?
Song of the week.
How's that, Brendan? Wait.
I don't know, Jeffrey. What's your song of the week, man?
My song of the week, a banger I found recently, an artist that I need to listen to more of. An artist everyone knows. The biggest man of 2024.
Oh, man.
My song of the week is I by Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, it's so good.
It's a banger. I've never
banger.
heard it before.
It's a banger.
And then the DJ put it on, and I was like, the fuck is this funky shit?
Yeah, banger. Suggestion for you. So you know how I is a very happy-go-lucky song?
Yes.
Listen to You.
Uh-oh.
It's him and his feelings. And you can just hear him drinking in the background.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
that one's probably more relatable.
Very true. Alright, Jeffrey, my song of the week.
Yeah.
Lots of anticipation. I've been not telling you what it is, but hyping it up. It's Beach Boy by McCaffrey. I've just been bumping it this week. And
that was so left field. You told me it was gonna be my brand of emo. It was in that range. It was a song I showed you. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
I haven't even listened to Beach Boy in months.
It's a banger.
By McCaffrey.
It's a fucking banger.
McCaffrey's good. You should listen to Fentanyl by him.
Fentanyl, okay.
It's really good.
Well, DJ threw on Bottoms, and then
that was a diss track.
To the front bottom, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, so silly. And then I went and listened to more, and I was like, oh, Beach Boy, fire. So.
No, Beach Boy's good. Also, alligator skin boots.
I swear to God, I'll turn this fucking car around. Shut the fuck up, Chris.
It is a banger. Wild pick. I was not ready for
See, I told you.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Jeffrey.
Oh boy.
It is time.
Oh boy.
For a new game, guys. A new game. The name can be changed, but right now, this game is going to be called New Year or Same Year. Same year. So the way this game works is I have 7 different questions. It starts with blank was done this year. What else happened in the same year? And I'll give Jeffrey 2 options, and he has to pick which one happened the same year.
Pretty self-explanatory once we start playing it.
Pretty easy. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Brendan. Let me strap on the hat. We're good.
Jeffrey, the Brooklyn Bridge was built the same year that the first rodeo was held or the first casino was built in Vegas.
What year was that? And what year was that in?
I'm not telling you until afterwards.
Fuck. So
I have the years here, so I can tell you.
The Brooklyn Bridge
was built the same year as
the first rodeo.
The first rodeo was held, or the first casino was built in Las Vegas.
All right.
Which one? Which one's true?
So, one of these is a lot older than the other, right? Because think about this. You need a lot of shit to make a casino work. You need animals and some dumbasses for a rodeo to work.
That's true.
All right?
That's true.
So...
That's true.
But now I'm thinking, how old is the Brooklyn Bridge? Pretty old, right? How old's Brooklyn?
Pretty old.
But the first Las Vegas casino?
First casino was built in Las Vegas.
So it wasn't the first casino. There could have been ones built other places, okay? First one's built in See, but when did Las Vegas become the capital for shit like that?
I don't remember. I don't know, honestly.
I'm gonna go with the rodeo, Brendan.
You're gonna go with the rodeo?
I'm gonna go with the rodeo.
That is correct, Jeffrey.
Yeah!
They both happened in 1883.
Yeah, I knew it was old as shit. Because Vegas had to be in the 1900s.
Yep, the first casino was built in 1905. I will let you know, it started off, I was looking up when the first casino was made, and it was in like the 1600s. So,
See, I knew it. I was like, yeah, that doesn't seem right. Wow, 18 what?
1883.
1883,
Yes,
the
sir.
80s.
The 80s. All right, Jeffrey. That's 1 point for you.
Yeah, I'm killing it.
That's 1 point for you.
Queen sweep behavior today.
I hope so. That'd be swag.
I'm trying my best, man.
All right, Jeffrey. I think this was pretty easy because we brought up one of these topics before, but that doesn't mean you're going to remember the dime. That doesn't mean you're going to remember the dates.
Talk about Slim Jims?
The deli meat slicer was made the same year as pre-sliced bread or the filing cabinet.
Okay. So, no, okay. Bullshit. This is fucked. Pre-sliced bread.
Pre-sliced bread or a filing cabinet.
So that was the same year as Betty White, which was like 1850 something. No.
Betty White in the 1850s? Yo! That shit wild!
No, it was like 1920s. Right? Yeah, it's the 20s, because Betty White was 99, almost 100, and she died.
Okay, when was the deli meat slicer made?
Oh. Okay, but here's the thing. What was the other one? Filing cabinet?
Filing cabinet.
See, filing cabinet is such an afterthought, you know? Because filing cabinet's one of those things that you're like, God, how do I keep all these papers together? Just setting them on my shelf is not working.
The filing cabinet.
And then they're like, wait, why don't we make a cabinet to file all of these things? Right? But here's the thing, there's no way they made sliced bread and then went, all right, let's stop here. Right? But so that makes me think sliced bread was before the meat. Because why would they go, all right, let's make a thing that slices meat, right? Mm-hmm. And then in the same year they're like, yo, what if we use it on bread?
I mean,
like, was that the logic? But like, anyone can make a filing cabinet. It's a fucking filing cabinet.
A fucking filing cabinet.
It's a goddamn It's just a big nightstand. It's not a fucking... Like, dude, it's a wardrobe you put papers in. Anything can be a filing cabinet if you put files in it, dude.
True.
Oh, man. All right. Filing cabinet or sliced bread was in... Right? I've convinced myself too hard on that logic of like, well, they made the meat slicer.
They did.
And then they were making, like, you're talking like the one we know today, like they put the big old chunk of meat on and they like deli slice, like a full machine like that.
Yeah, deli meat slicer, yeah.
That feels so advanced for that time though. Bro, they just got sliced bread. The saying would be, this is the best thing since the deli meat slicer, not sliced bread. I'm gonna go filing cabinet.
That is correct!
Yeah, I knew it! I see!
That is correct. Yeah, the deli meat slicer was made in 1898. 30 years later, they made sliced bread. Took them 30 fucking years, dog.
They never thought once?
Nope.
They never thought once, wait, what if we do this on bread?
Nope, never did. Never did.
Some poor motherfucker sitting there with a knife while the other guy's like, hold on, let me slice up some deli meat for you.
Yeah.
Hey, can you cut that bread manually? I'm gonna use a machine to get the meat for us.
What? Yeah, I know, wild,
Why
right?
did it take them so long?
I don't know, bro.
Wait, what year was sliced bread invented?
1928.
Okay, so that was around the same time that Betty White was born. 1925 or something like that. Dude, I nailed that.
You
I'm
fucking
so
did.
good.
You
Queen sweet behavior!
You are. So you got 2 correct, Jeffrey.
Yep, 2-0. We're on number 3.
All right, Jeffrey.
Let me at it.
Port Houston opened the same year as Warren G. Harding became president, or Mother's Day became a national holiday.
All right. So, when were people loving their moms? When did that start happening? after the 50s. No.
True.
Right? Because no one liked women in the 50s. Or like they were
like that.
I don't know. The 50s was like women were tools. That was kind of a whole thing. You know, the 50s was like the get home, dinner better be ready or I'll beat you.
Yeah.
Right?
Or like Thursday, you know.
What? So, okay. The Houston port opened its doors the same year as other Warren G. Harding.
Yeah, you know, the very famous president. Warren
Yeah,
G.
that
Harding.
president that we all love. What number president was he? Can I ask that?
I don't fucking know.
I won't look it up because it might tell me the year he served.
Let me see.
Not served. Wait, is it serving as president? You serve your terms?
Yeah.
Because it's like prison? No.
G.
I think.
He was the 29th U.S. president.
All right. Because I know what years the 28th and 30th were. I don't even know who they were. So, but fuck, what? But why Mother's Day? Why did it take them so long?
No clue, man.
But what were they doing that year? See,
Mother's must have popped off that year.
See, it makes sense that a port would open under a new presidency.
That's true.
Right. Brendan, I'm going to go with Warren G. Harding.
Yeah?
Yes.
Fuck! Incorrect.
Sorry. It's too loud.
I will let you know it was close though because Woodrow Wilson.
Was he the 28th?
It was the 28th, and he's the one who made Mother's Day become a national holiday in 1914. And Warren G. Harding did not become president until 1921.
Alright, clean sweep done, but I can still win this.
You still got that?
I'm still 2-1.
Still 2-1.
I'm still 2-1. I'm pulling a Brendan today. We're going 4-3.
All right, Jeffrey, we got some artists up next.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Close.
Salvador Dali.
Pablo Picasso died
dude,
the
one I
same
didn't
year that Pink Floyd released The Dark Side of the Moon, or Led Zeppelin released their self-titled album.
Good year. Wow, that's very interesting. Fuck, dude, if I was like 45, I would have been alive. I would have
You'd have been like, oh, dude, fuck
Wait,
yeah.
he died the same year?
Same year.
This was like in the 80s, right? 70s? This...
Yeah. Well, you're around the time.
80s?
You're around the time, yeah.
Yeah, because you said Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd, yep. And Led Zeppelin are the other
And,
options.
yeah, they weren't making music in the 50s and 60s, so that wasn't them.
No.
This is like mid to late 70s, early 80s. Dark Side of the Moon. That's like the one, right?
That's like the one.
The with the thing on it? With the rainbows?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a famous one.
Yeah. Can you tell me one song off of each of those albums?
Let me look it up real quick.
Can you tell me one? I just need to know like the most like song I know off of each of those, just so I can feel. But Picasso, which one was Picasso again?
He was the abstract shaped guy.
What was his big thing? What was his famous one?
I don't fucking remember. One of them.
He was the abstract guy. Okay.
I don't know which ones you know.
Like, bro, the popular Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd songs. What the fuck do you mean?
Let's see here.
Is Wish You Were Here on that one?
No. It's not. I'm looking at the Led Zeppelin one. No.
I don't. I think that's Pink Floyd. That's why I'm asking.
Let's look at Pink Floyd, though.
Yeah, Wish You Were Here was by Pink Floyd. How I wish you were here. You know that song?
Yes, I do. I do, in fact.
All right. Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Pablo Picasso.
Yep.
Well, but which album's older? Because Pablo Picasso died.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't alive in the 80s.
I don't think so.
People would have given more of a fuck if he was kicking in the 80s like that.
That'd have been crazy. Pablo Picasso in the 80s? Wild.
That he would have...
Picasso!
Oh, bro, with his abstract art style, homie would have loved the 90s.
He would have.
When we start fucking up with the weird shapes and colors,
Oh.
he would have loved it. Alright. Homie would have been the main graphic designer for MTV. Let's go with... Let's go with Dark Side of the Moon by Led Zeppelin. Not Led Zeppelin. Pink Floyd. I meant Pink Floyd.
Okay, cool. So is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah!
Both happened in 1973.
Damn it! I said mid to late. Fuck, I was close.
Meanwhile, Led Zeppelin released their self-titled album in 1969.
So they were making shit in the 60s.
They were, but I think that was their first album. So.
I mean, but they had like 2 years of probably being a band before.
Oh
that.
yeah. You know how it be. All right.
3-1.
3-1.
Going into number 5. Feeling good, dude.
Jeffrey, you need one more to win.
Yeah, and then I have to get the next 2 wrong. I'm going for 4-3. Brendan mode today.
Swag. All right, Jeffrey. The last person to be executed by firing squad in the United States happened on the same day
Oh, yeah.
that Toy Story 3 was released or Megamind was released.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is wonderful. This is great. Toy Story 3.
The same day.
Or... No. Okay. This is why this is hard. Because Toy Story 3 was in the 2010s. And Megamind was in the 2000s. Right?
I'm not answering any questions.
Oh, or Megamind was like 2011 or some shit like that.
Is this like...
Fuck. When was Megamind made? So, okay. The problem is, I remember both of these coming out in my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Toy Story 3 came out way later, though. I was older by the time that came out.
Yeah?
Megamind, yes.
Yeah?
100%. Megamind did not come out after Toy Story 3. You're bullshitting me. You're lying to me, Brendan. Toy Story 1 and 2 came out before. There's no way the third one was made. They're still making them.
They are still fucking
There's no way they came out before. Because you're telling me, you mean to tell me that Lotso the Bear was made up before Megamind was? No! Toy Story 3, like PC-wise, is miles ahead of where Megamind was. Megamind is like, I'm talking 3+ years early.
Okay.
Okay? Now, when did this shooting happen?
Now we got the timelines of the movies. There was a guy that was shot to death.
No. But here's the thing is, I remember hearing about this. But I didn't think it was this recent. Like, it was in our lifetime. Fuck. Do I think it was more or less recent? That's the thing. See, it's hard when I have, like, a grasp of when the other two things did come out. Because now I'm like, when? Alright. I think it was more recent. I think Toy Story 3 came out on the same day as the last shooting execution.
The last firing squad execution.
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct, Jeffrey.
Yeah!
But I will have you know.
No, don't tell me some bullshit. Toy Story 3 did not come out before Megamind. I refuse to believe this.
The last firing squad execution in the United States and Toy Story 3 were released on June 18th, 2010. Megamind was released November 5th, 2010.
So it was.
It came out a couple months after.
I thought it was like years.
Yeah.
What? I'm confused. Megamind's DreamWorks DreamWorks though, not Disney,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Because I was like, you're telling me that some exec at Disney was like, hold on. I know we're working on Toy Story 3, but what if we made Will Ferrell blue? Right? Like.
Okay, cool. This game's fun. I'm happy with this.
All right. 4.
Jeffrey, you won.
Now I have to get the next 2 wrong. I want to go 4 and 3.
All right, Jeffrey. This one I got a little bonus guy for you, but this doesn't count for anything.
You got a bone for
I'll
me?
tell you afterwards. But
Bricked up right now.
the Titanic sank the same year that the Hershey's bar was introduced or Oreos were introduced.
Okay, I know the correct answer, so I'm going to say Hershey's.
You're actually going for a 4 or 3?
Yes.
Hershey's is wrong.
Yeah, because the Oreos. Hershey's was there years and years before.
12 years. before.
Yeah,
Yep.
see, I knew.
Do you want to know?
Because, dog, they had chocolate early on.
Yeah.
Hershey's is like one of the longest lasting chocolate companies of all time.
Yeah. 125 years.
Yeah, of course they've been around. 125 years?
Well, yeah. If they came out in the 1900s, it's been 125
Yeah,
years.
1900s has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's 2020.
You know what else was filed that year?
Your
The
divorce?
first patents for MDMA.
No shit!
Yeah.
They didn't put that in the chocolate?
Nope.
Or the Oreos?
Nope.
Oh.
Even though we love to just do that with random drugs.
Have Oreos always been vegan?
Yeah, they've always been kosher.
No, but the filling is vegan.
I didn't
That was
know
like
that.
a thing at some point.
But it's all kosher.
Are Oreos vegan? Oh, not generally considered vegan. See, who told me that they were vegan? But they do not contain any animal products, such as milk, eggs, or gelatin.
Yeah. That's why they're kosher.
They're processed in facilities that also handle dairy products. So, they're not vegan by cross-contamination. But an Oreo by itself is vegan, which is wild, because it's Milk's favorite cookie.
True.
Which, like, did they ask Milk before saying that? Like, could you imagine being Milk and then, like, look at your phone and chocolate chip is ringing you up? He's like, dude, what the fuck, man? Who's this Oreo guy? Like, what do you mean it's number 1? Like, you know how stupid that would be? I'd be pissed if I was a cookie, man.
Okay. All right, you ready for the last question, Jim?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it wrong.
Are you?
Yeah.
I don't think you know enough.
I'm
about
going 4 and 3. I'm 4 and 2 right now, boys.
The
One more
first
to get wrong.
F1 race was held the same year
No, this is wild.
that the sound barrier was broken or that the comic strip Peanuts was introduced. Yeah, so I didn't even know the correct answer, so I'm gonna guess wrong. He said, I don't even know the year.
So F1, the first ever F1 race. Can I know where it was?
Yeah, I can tell you where it is.
Yeah, what country was it? It's given Italy. Europe. It's given Europe of some kind.
It's in the UK.
Oh, okay.
In the Silverstone Circuit.
Interesting. Yeah, it was across the pond. It wasn't in America. And then, hold on, what were the other two? It was F1.
F1 race held the same year as the comic strip Peanuts was introduced or the sound barrier was broken.
I might just get this one wrong on accident.
You might.
So, here's the thing. I know Peanuts has been a thing. Like, we're talking 60s, 70s, that era, right? But cars hadn't hit that yet, you know? By that point, cars weren't that yet.
Yeah.
They just built a car like 12 years ago. They didn't fucking know.
Yeah, 12 years ago, the first car was introduced in 2013.
No. I meant like at that time. In the 1960s, they're like, bro, we just figured out what a car was, you know?
I mean, yeah.
But then, what was the other one? I keep forgetting.
The sound barrier was broken.
Sound barrier was broken. Yeah, because the car was going so damn fast.
It's in a car, dumbass.
No, the F1.
Oh, yeah.
Because they started on the same time. The same year. Sound barrier was broken. Like someone just threw something hard, or like...
Yeah, Omni-Man came down and was playing ball with Mark.
Yeah. Or like what? They had a failed rocket and they were like, we'll count it as we broke the sound barrier this time.
It made a really loud noise, so...
Breaking the sound barrier. Oh. It's doable, because like lightning, thunder would be breaking the sound barrier.
They do.
Right?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, it goes super fast.
no, lightning goes super fast. Thunder doesn't. No, dude, come on, you've seen that. You've seen lightning strike and then waited a minute
Yeah,
after the thunder to come.
Yeah, that's,
Like-
that's how light and sound work.
Yeah, because
You
light
always see
is
something before you'll hear it.
light is like 20 times faster before.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
Do you know if you get shot in the chest by an M4, you'll see the light from the muzzle, but you won't hear the gun go off? You'll see the muzzle, like you'll see it flash because it's shooting at you, but you won't hear it. You'll be dead by the time the sound gets to you. Yeah.
How many people have you killed with an M12?
30. I had to get like enough
Yeah.
range. I had to test and be like, did you see it?
Hey! Did you see me shoot you? I just saw the barrel flash. All right, thanks, man.
You didn't hear anything though, did you? No.
No.
Thanks, man.
All right, cool. Let's. I think they broke the sound barrier the same year.
Okay. So he's gonna guess peanuts.
I'm gonna guess sound barrier.
You're gonna guess sound barrier?
Yeah.
That is incorrect!
Yeah, 4-3, let's go!
F1 started in the 1950s.
Oh, shit, because I said that Peanuts was like
Same
60s
when
range.
the
Oh, I was
comic
close.
The sound barrier was broken 10 years prior in the 1940s.
Really?
Yes,
what
sir.
were they doing then?
Fucking it up, apparently, bro.
With the sound barrier, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking up the sound
They
barrier.
broke that shit.
Dude, 4-3?
Yeah, 4-3.
I called my shot. I'm Babe Ruth, motherfuckers.
He's Babe Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
In a sport that no one cares as much about.
You ever had a Babe Ruth?
Yeah.
Like the kitty bar?
What?
You ever had a Baby Ruth?
Like the candy bar? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said, you seen Babe Ruth at the kitty bar? And I was like,
Hey, bro, when you were on Epstein's Island, you run into Babe there?
No, I never went to Epstein's Island.
Oh, just
I was
the Diddy
too busy
parties?
at the Diddy party.
Yeah. That's where Babe Ruth really was. They said, hey, yo, get the Bambino in here.
Oil him up.
So, all right, Brendan, I'm just thinking about it now. What's like the best chocolate bar?
The best
What
chocolate
is,
bar?
like, when we you think about chocolate bars, what are some goated fucking chocolate bars?
Snickers. Snickers are fucking bussin'.
Snickers are good.
They're
I've never
just a
eaten
good
Snickers
bar.
and been like, Bombay.
It's a good
I've
bar.
always been like, caramel and chocolate and peanuts.
Yum.
Love nougat. Whatever the fuck that is.
That's why I don't like Three Musketeers. It's just nougat. It's
You don't
mid.
like the nougat?
I like nougat, but I like it with other shit.
I like nougat. I'll eat a Three Musketeers, man.
I mean, I will too, but I won't like it as
And
much.
is a Baby Ruth just peanuts and nougat? I haven't had one in so
I think so.
long.
I think Baby Ruth is that.
All right, but let's talk about something that you and I like a lot, but other people give us shit for. A payday?
Love a payday. It's not necessarily chocolate, but I love a
candy bar wise,
payday.
a salted nut roll. Better than a payday because it's a little saltier. That's
Salted
what
nut
I'm
roll is better, yeah. But you can always find a payday.
You could always find a payday. You have to go to like a gas station to find a salted nut roll.
You have to be at a place to find a nut roll.
But all right, then I'm gonna say it now. And if you are a lover of these, you can get the fuck out of here. If you go out of your way to get a Heath bar or 100 grand bar, what are you doing, man?
Okay, 100 grain bars are kind of fire.
What's 100 grand? What even is it?
It's got like pretzel and
You ever had a Reese's Take 5?
Have you ever just had a regular Take 5?
Oh, yeah.
Bussin'.
Love a Take 5,
Dude, anything with Take 5. The fact that Reese's and Take 5 made something together, like the two best candies.
It's just like caramel and chocolate and peanut butter and pretzels.
Yum.
It's all good things that I enjoy.
100 grand is kind of like a Take 5 bar, so that's why I give that pass. Heath bar, I'll fuck up a Heath bar if I just went trick-or-treating. I'll fuck up a Heath bar if some old grandma gave me a Heath bar. I will never buy a fucking Heath bar.
No! Why would you ever spend your money on a
Come
Heath bar?
on now, brother.
Can I tell you something? These are the two bars I'm about to mention. I don't feel get the credit they deserve because they're from a different era of time than us.
Let's hear it.
And that's a whatchamacallit and a who's he what's it.
I haven't had a who's it what's it, but I've had a whatchamacallit, and it's pretty tasty.
It's like a chocolate covered Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty fucking good.
Twix, okay.
Twix is, I put it there for me with like Snickers. It's consistent. It's the same every time. I never feel bad about eating a Twix.
True.
Hershey's. You ever eat just like a milk chocolate bar and then your throat kind of hurts?
Yeah, I can't fuck up just a Hershey's milk chocolate bar. Have you ever had Hershey's Gold though?
No. What's a Hershey's Gold?
It's peanuts and pretzels.
Whoa, I've never even heard of this.
Dude, they're so good. So fucking good.
Well, and then like, while we're talking about it, let's cover Hershey's other things. We got Mr. Good Bar.
Mr. Good Bar is mid.
That's just like peanuts and a chocolate.
It's just
right?
peanuts in a chocolate bar. Crunch.
I
like a crunch bar.
I love a crunch, man.
I love a crunch bar.
I like the bunch of crunch bites too.
Oh,
I love those, man. Those are bussin'. Let's talk about it, Brendan. Because it's us. It's our favorite guy.
Feastables are mid.
Feastables are kind of in the middle. They're
just mid.
They're okay chocolate.
They're not
better
bad.
than a Hershey's, in my opinion.
They make you feel better for eating them because they're not child labor. But
and like the packaging is nice.
Packaging this time looks way better than the old packaging.
Oh,
the old packaging looked jank.
I never got to see the old packaging in person.
It looked jank.
Because they just, like all the Mr. Beast products, they just disappeared off of shelves the second they were there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at stuff. We got Milky Way we haven't talked about. Milky Ways are pretty good.
Milky Way's just caramel and nougat, right?
Pretty solid.
I know you're not a big nougat guy. Oh, Brendan!
It's not that I don't like nougat. It just feels like it's filler. It feels like they didn't know what else to put in the bar, so they just filled it with fucking nougat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Brendan, dude, how about the most goated of all time? Oh, Butterfinger?
Butterfinger? Oh.
If everything could have the texture of a Butterfinger, bro. Oh.
If a woman... Wait. I started it wrong. If a Butterfinger was a woman... Because if it went the other way, it was just gonna be if a woman was a Butterfinger, I'd eat the Butterfinger. But if the Butterfinger was a woman, I'd be in love, and that doesn't happen often.
Dude, I am in love, and it's an inanimate object. I fuck the rapper.
If a woman, no.
If a woman was a Butterfinger, then I'd probably just enjoy it like normal. But if a Butterfinger was a woman, I'd make sweet love to it. I'd probably just enjoy it like normal.
I'm looking at these. I'm looking at this. So it's showing like Three Musketeers,
Hershey's,
dude, Kit Kat.
We haven't talked about Kit Kat.
Kit Kats are pretty good. But then I'm sitting here going, what the fuck is Hood?
What's a Hood?
What's Hood?
Hold on, I'm looking up Hood candy right now. I might get a weird search by Googling Hood candy.
Hood candy.
Hood candy. Nope. It pulled up a marijuana strain called...
No!
It just thinks I'm talking about the fucking... Dude, it's all weed.
Look up Hood Candy Bar.
Hood candy bar.
It's a different strain of weed.
It's like a brand, Brendan.
Terrible brand, because apparently when you look up Hood Candy...
Look, all the chocolate, like, it's ice cream bars, and they all say Hood on them.
Interesting.
Yeah, when I look up Hood candy, and it just freaks me.
Okay. I've never had a Mars bar, but I know those were popping at one point. I know those are
Mars
popping.
bars are like...
They're the people who make M&Ms.
Well, Mars is a British company, right?
Yeah. But the Mars bar used to be popular. And I don't know, is it just a chocolate bar?
What? I don't know, let me Google what's in a Mars bar. What? Oh, here we go. It's caramel and nougat.
Okay.
So same as a Milky Way.
So it's a Milky Way, okay. I'm not seeing anything we haven't talked about right now. Pretty good candies. There are some we haven't talked about, and they are the worst ones. Almond Joys. Mounds. Bounty.
Dude, I'm sorry. I will fucking smack anyone without a peanut allergy that picks a Mounds over an Almond Joy.
You gonna slap my great grandma?
Yeah, I will.
My great grandma loves coconut. Well, she did. She's dead. She loved coconut.
I'll smack that dead bitch. What you gonna do? Hit me back?
No, we used to buy her these bars that's basically it's a bar of coconut that's basically just the inside of a Mounds without the chocolate. Just in the bar form. And she fucked that shit up.
Yeah, but that's an old lady.
That is an old
If I'm hanging out with my boys,
and one of them grabs a
and one of them
Mound.
I'm like, boys, let's get some candy. And they're like, yo, is it a Mounds? I leave them at the store.
Yeah, no, they're getting left.
I fucking pop him in the kneecap and run. Fuck that guy.
But okay, it's not a chocolate bar.
M&M's?
M&M's.
Peanut
M&M's are my favorite.
That's the most good at M&M, right?
I do like
but
the pretzel ones. They're tasty.
My favorite is the peanut. But I will say, they're one of the worst. They're one of the worst to put in the freezer.
Oh, because they get hard.
Yeah, because the peanut will snap your tooth. I think the best to put in the freezer is the peanut butter ones, dude.
Fair. I don't like the peanut butter ones. I'm
What?
not even gonna lie.
Have you tried the peanut butter and jelly?
No. What the hell?
Dude, you no joke, I tried them. You eat it and it tastes like you're eating a fucking Uncrustable, but in the worst way possible. Like the most artificial tasting way possible.
I'm trying to think what I've tried some limited edition ones. Did you ever try the they were doing like a 3 oh there's the peanut butter and jelly ones.
Yeah, they were disgusting. I'm not a fan of them.
They were doing like 3. There was like a coffee flavored one.
Oh, I did have the coffee. The coffee was bussin'.
A jalapeno flavored
Didn't
one.
have the jalapeno.
I had the jalapeno one. Not that bad. It was just a little spicy M&M. It was a spicy peanut M&M.
I've had the coffee one. That one.
I don't remember what the third one was. There was 3 though. I remember.
So I remember. This you just said spicy thing, and it made me think of this. So they're Lindt, like the chocolate company,
yeah.
right? So they do like those excellent bars, like the really fancy like squares and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, my parents got like no, I think it was Ghirardelli's actually, but like the individual Ghirardelli squares, right?
Yeah.
My parents got like a value pack of those one time when I was little. And all the good ones, right? Like the salted caramel and the fucking raspberry, like all those got eaten quick, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone fucking loves those. And we kept them in the freezer because that's just where my parents keep chocolate. And I remember opening the fridge at one point and being like, I want chocolate. And there was dark chocolate, or there was the stack of the ones no one had picked up yet, and they were all the chili flavored ones. And I was like, I was a fucking 9-year-old. I was like, how bad could this be? Miserable! Oh my god, dude!
And then in the squares?
In the squares. I have never touched spicy chocolate again. Like, it put me so far off that I was like, what kind of combination of flavors is this? Don't get me wrong, I'll eat mole, and that's a chocolate, like a spicy chocolate sauce that's, you put over chicken and shit, but that's mole.
I found this little chart, Jeffrey. It shows the different states and what their favorite M&M type is. The Midwest here, including Colorado, we got even down to Texas. It's peanut M&Ms. All right.
Yeah. And then normal M&M's got a good strain.
Normal M&M's.
The
top.
minis are up there.
Minis up in the corners and in like Minnesota and
Oregon
shit.
or Washington.
Yep, Washington. But I'm interested in some of these flavors that we got even as the options. So we got original, we got peanut, expected. We got white chocolate. It takes up like Florida and
I've
California.
never had a white chocolate M&M.
Me neither.
I didn't even know those existed.
Up in kind of the East Coast, we got some pretzel M&M lovers.
As they should.
We got some mini M&Ms. We talked about those. We got caramel M&Ms, which has one state, and I think that's North Dakota, not Dakota, North. What's the other one that's one of the Virginias. It's the top Virginia.
Oh.
The top Virginia, they like caramel M&Ms. But then we got some flavors that...
Wait, have you ever had a caramel M&M?
I have had a caramel M&M.
Delicious.
They're pretty good. They're pretty tasty.
Those are delicious, yeah.
But then we got one I've never had before. In one state, we got fudge brownie.
Oh, yeah,
Fudge brownie takes up Nebraska.
The center is like a brownie. It's like the same kind of like...
Nebraska's right to the right of us,
spongy
correct?
kind of cake texture. I believe. Brennan, last time I thought about the 50 U.S. states was in 5th grade.
Cool.
Okay?
We got one peanut butter guy, one peanut butter state. I don't know which one. But then we got popcorn flavored. One state has popcorn flavored as their favorite.
Which state?
I'm not sure. There's 3 over from us. And then we got a couple states with white.
Hey, let me see the shape of it. Maybe I know.
It's this guy right here. It's popcorn.
Oh, that's Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah.
Idaho likes popcorn. Losers. And then we got
Popcorn flavored M&Ms. There they are. Oh, you would fuck these up, Brendan.
Why would I fuck them up? Is it popcorn in the M&M?
No, it's a crisp rice center. It's a Rice Krispie.
Yo, I'd probably fuck that shit up.
These are probably delicious, dude.
And then we got white chocolate sugar cookie making an appearance. Interesting in my opinion.
White? Oh, I've seen those before.
Yeah, I've seen them before as well.
Yeah, dude, they're fucking like Rice Krispie treats inside of an M&M. Why would you not?
So good.
What?
Why'd they call them popcorn though? Like I get it, it's popped like rice. It should be called popped rice.
Yeah, but that's not nearly as easy to sell.
True.
Popped rice M&Ms? No, that doesn't sound nearly as enticing as.
They just need to make a deal with Kellogg's and make them Rice Krispie M&Ms.
Yeah, that
looks awesome.
That actually looks solid. I might
have to look for those, bro.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it looks like you're only going to be able to buy them on, like online.
That's tough. Do they have some weird flavor carrot cake?
So I'm reading a review on them. Oh, the carrot cake ones are busting. I'm reading a review. Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
When I tore open the share size bag of these new popcorn M&Ms that have milk chocolate and a crisp rice center, I was immediately transported to a movie theater. Yeah, apparently they're like amazing.
They sound amazing.
However, please do not get your hopes up too much as the smell doesn't fully translate to the taste of them. Unfortunately, it does get pretty gosh darn close. Oh, they still might be popcorn flavored, Brendan.
I'd fuck them up, probably. I'd probably fuck them up. That's wild that it's one of the state's favorites, though.
Yeah. Huh. Well, okay. I see why they did it, though. Because it's still chocolate, but still popcorn-y. Think about it, Brendan. You ever take a box of M&Ms and dump it in your popcorn in a movie theater? How wonderful of a feeling is that, dude? Because now they're like buttery and warm, so you like grab a handful of popcorn and M&Ms and all the chocolate just melts.
And it all like
and
blends
the popcorn's
together.
crunchy and buttery.
Dude, it's probably buzzing.
It's probably so good. I personally hate flavored popcorn. Like, here's popcorn I'll eat. Butter and salted.
Cool.
Right? Kettle. Chocolate covered.
Okay.
Don't hand me caramel. Don't hand me cheddar. I'm gonna fucking rant real quick, Brendan.
Do it.
I despise cheddar flavored popcorn. Okay? And as a kid, I think this is part of it. As a kid, my mom loved the Smart Pop. Like, you know, the black bag of white cheddar popcorn. To this day, if that bag gets opened around me, I will gag, bro. Like, it is nauseating to me. That smell of the white cheddar dust on that popcorn makes me gag.
But like that popcorn our boy brought, like around Christmas time to D&D, like the little triangle packages.
Yeah,
I fucked up the cheddar popcorn.
Okay,
I fucked that shit
up. You see, the only one I ate was the zebra one.
It's true, covered in chocolate. That is true.
Kettle corn's goated. We gotta make that known.
Kettle corn is really good.
Kettle corn, you're a little wrong. I gotta make
kettle corn is really good.
Kettle corn is good.
Have you ever been to a popcorn a place where they sell flavored popcorn?
Yeah.
You can get cinnamon popcorn,
I've
green
had
apple
strawberry
popcorn,
and shit.
strawberry.
Yeah,
those are good.
Like cool candy shops like that. See, I've had that, and that it's cool, but I don't think, in my mind, popcorn's the best vessel for a fruity flavor.
I agree. I don't think popcorn's the best vessel for much. It's great for butter and salt. I agree.
Salt and butter is the best way to have it. I think that's just.
It's the best way to have it.
Do you put more butter on your popcorn at the movie theaters, or do you just take it as is?
Oh, put more butter on there.
Do you ever put more salt on it?
I would if I thought about it, but I guess I never thought about it before.
They have it next to the station. When you go over to the butter thing with the big nos.
Is it butter salt though?
No, it's just salt.
Because they make butter salt.
They make butter salt, but they're not going to give you butter salt at the movie theater.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, no.
I love the movies.
Remember that one time we took a straw?
Dude, this is a technique I've done. No, this was not the only time I've done this.
It was the first time you did it with me.
With you, but yeah, please tell this story because you were baffled by what I was doing.
We were baffled, but I think we did it. I think Jeffrey might have refined his technique since then because when we did it this time, we put a straw in the popcorn bucket and put the butter through the straw to get the butter all the way through the popcorn. Now, great, it works fantastically, except when you let it sit there and just keep it at the bottom. Me and Jeffrey just had soggy popcorn bottom.
Yeah, I remember. Now that you mentioned, I did remember.
We just had soggy popcorn bottom.
Once we got to the bottom, it was just wet, buttery popcorn.
And it was leaking through the bottom of it. It was a whole problem. But the whole idea of getting the butter through the straw and distributing
it. Because what you're supposed to do is you get it all the way flushed with the bottom. Okay? And then you fill the straw completely up. And you have to shake and pull at the same time. So that way it's not just going like this.
And all out on the bottom.
Right? You have to shake it.
Which is what we did.
Which is exactly what we did.
No, I don't even think we did that. It wasn't even flush with the bottom. So it was just pouring out into the bottom.
And it was just pouring. So it was just that half. The bottom half was just swimming in butter. While the top half was under buttered and under salted.
We fucked it up.
Dude, but I see people who put jalapenos on their popcorn.
This shit fuck it up.
I think popcorn. So a lot of things, you know how they can be like I said, popcorn I don't think is a good vessel for fruity things. I think popcorn is a great vessel for savory and salty things. I've never had bacon on popcorn. But I feel if I put bacon bits with popcorn...
It's probably good.
It's probably delicious.
I mean, I haven't really had many things that bacon would make worse.
No, I don't think I've ever had anything where I was if it didn't have the bacon in it.
If bacon was on this, it'd be so much worse.
No, I've never had that thought.
Exactly.
The thought is bacon is always going to help.
Yeah, the thought I always have is bacon would probably be pretty good.
Bacon would
probably taste it.
It's one of my favorite foods.
Bacon is so fucking good.
It's up there. I've always loved pretzels. That's always been one of my favorite foods. And not until I was in high school did someone I was with. Oh, I can say his name. Leo, our resident McDonald's correspondent.
Oh yeah.
He is a big anime guy, and I went to an anime convention with him and his brother and his brother's friends, and they were "Oh, let's go to lunch." And I was okay. And I was a little broke boy, so I was I'm not trying to spend that much on lunch. And they go to this nice little Japanese place, and dude, I am a mixed white Mexican man. Okay,
he is.
I've grown up in a white state my whole life. And now, while my mom has made German food and Mexican food and sometimes Indian food and stuff like that, Asian culture is not something she hits as much because it's just not something she was ever exposed to, I was ever exposed to, my dad, right? So I'm sitting there, I don't know what to fucking order. And they're "Oh, you just want something small, man?" I'm yeah. And they're "Get the gyoza."
And Jeffrey's life changed.
I was what the fuck is a gyoza? They're it's a little dumpling. And I was yeah. Dog. Pot stickers is the, name everyone else knows them by. But, no, gyoza is easily top 5 best foods of all time for me now.
Totally valid.
Fried. Like pan-seared. I need them
Yeah. That's the
like,
best
I
way.
want the crisp edge on the side, man.
Dude, I love me a good pasta sticker, dude.
Dude, dumplings are so good. I want you to know, I'm still thinking about DK Dumpling Kitchen. There's part of me that, well, because, like, we're going to go up for free throw in, like, a month, and then I'm like, it's pretty close. Like,
Gonna hit DK Dumpling,
go
bro.
to DK Dumpling again.
We could.
I love it. It was just good. We've talked about it on the pod. Brendan, we have very little time left in this episode, but I think we wouldn't be doing ourselves justice and everyone else justice if we didn't just at least give some words about Invincible. If we didn't just talk a little bit about it.
I'm so lonely.
I'm so lonely. Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Conquest was wonderful.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this in the thing so you can like click if you're clicking on through the segments. There will be spoilers. We're gonna spoil shit.
Yeah, spoilers!
Sucks. The Conquest 5 was fucking fun.
Oh my god. I thought Oliver was dead. I thought Eve was dead.
I thought Mark was gonna be dead.
This means Mark is like easily canonically the strongest fucking person there.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Because no one else could have beat Conquest.
And he beat multiple Invincibles. And like
after multiple people died fighting these Invincibles. Now, there's a couple people that soloed them. Shout out to Tech Jacket.
Tech Jacket.
Shout out to Rexplode. Well,
he didn't do it to a mark, but Battle Beast could have.
Oh,
Battle Beast could have.
Dude, the end where we find out where Battle Beast has been. He's been chilling in the fucking space.
Chilling in space, surrounded by the ripped open parts of a Viltrumite.
Like scattered around it.
Like not even just like ripped in half, like pieces.
Like
homie was in pieces.
Dude, but the fact that he won his fight and said, alright, I will now sit here and slumber until the next one. Scary! Did you see that they're making a Battle Beast special?
No, like they did for the Adam Eve?
Yeah.
Dude,
so like between the seasons, how they did the Adam Eve special in between. So yeah, they like did a little teaser about it, but they're doing a Battle Beast.
Dude, I love
special.
it.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like a little different art style and stuff. But yeah, they're gonna do.
Oh yeah, I'm so here for
Battle Beast. But I'm excited. A Battle Beast special.
Dude, Battle Beast special.
You find, bro, the funniest meme I've seen about that fight was, when Eve finally does something other than make a wall or an orb.
Oh, God. And you realize that she is also one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Like, God damn. Well, talk about a power couple.
I want you to know, I have thought this since episode 1, where she goes, oh, I can manipulate the way atoms are. I go, wait, doesn't that just make you fucking... You can be anyone, right?
Yeah, because, like, my brain goes to...
everything is made of atoms.
Yeah.
She has control over literally everything.
Dude, she could just, like, move your brain outside of your body.
She made the air denser.
Dude, when she did that, I was like, that's fucking sick.
Oh, dude,
I was like,
so
that's
cool.
fucking sick.
Like,
but, like... See, this is why we can't have superheroes in real life. Because, like, if I was a superhero, I'd be metagaming it. If I had hers, I would just be like, oh, bad guy, I'm going to take your brain and I'm going to put it, like, 5 feet to the left. And then he's dead. Like, he doesn't have a brain.
Superpowers can't be real because people... It
wouldn't be as fun.
It's the same as any technological advancement. Whoever has it is in power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? If someone has superpowers... they are going to figure out a way to gain power with it, you know?
Yep.
And Cecil, you slimy dog!
Oh my god.
Cecil!
What did I text Jeffrey? I texted him right afterwards and I was like, dude, Cecil playing.
Yeah, Cecil
I was like,
playing, bro.
I said, and Cecil needs to stop fucking playing. At least not with this one. I wouldn't want to be Cecil when Mark finds out.
No!
Because last time Mark found out he was doing some fuck shit with people that should be dead, Mark was not happy.
Yeah, He literally almost killed Cecil.
He literally almost killed Cecil. And this guy killed like a shit ton of people. Way more than the other guy that made him pissed.
Made Mark relive the most traumatic moment of his life.
When he did it again, dude, I was sitting there like...
The second he grabbed him, he was like, look at what you've done. And grabbed the back of his neck. I was like, no.
It's like texting an ex. Send him back a year.
Oh man, but so in the comics, because obviously the episode ended and everyone had to be like, bro, this now works. Blah, blah, blah. The second Conquest wakes up, he breaks out. Like instantly.
That's what I expected.
Like it cannot hold him type beat.
That's what I saw coming.
Yeah. Cecil, you fucking idiot!
I was like, yeah, that's what I said. Cecil should not be playing, especially with this one.
The second, not even just with Conquest, the second Mark sees the Viltrumite robots, he's gonna be fucking pissed.
Well, but he's gonna try to kill him, and it's gonna be a lot harder than the other robots, and he's not gonna know what's going on.
Because it's literally a Viltrumite now.
And he's gonna be freaking the fuck. He's like, why can't I kill this?
You know, the same Viltrumites that Mark had already expended so much time trying to kill.
I could see this blowing up in Cecil's face.
I think it will. But Cecil, God, you know Cecil has some contingency we don't know.
Cecil's got a backup plan, even if all of these plans go wrong.
Cecil has a backup plan. Also, let's talk about Invincible War. Also, one of my favorite moments from the entire episode. Sir, I think with this body, I'd be better help out there than in here. Donald, you'll get yourself killed. That's what I do, sir.
I love Donald.
Yeah,
love Donald. One of my favorite characters, not gonna lie.
And we got to see Britt for the first time, which Britt's whole thing is he's not like stronger or faster or anything. He's impermeable. Like he can feel the pain, but he doesn't really get hurt like that. That's his whole thing. He's like impervious to shit, but he still very much is a human.
Mm-hmm. It was so good. This last season was so fantastic.
Better than season 2, I told you, right?
Much better. And there's so much shit about to go down next season. And the Sequids are back.
Damien Darkblood is back.
Damien Darkblood's back.
Which, if you are not familiar, the old man that he meets at the end, is the voice of Ash from Ash vs. Evil. Or Ash vs. the Forces of Evil.
Oh, fire.
The horror movie where the dude gets his hand cut off, he puts on a chainsaw and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
The Living Dead is the actual movie. The show is Ash vs. Forces of Evil or something like that. But he plays Ash in that.
Rex's funeral made me cry.
Oh, when Rudy gives his speech and he's like, that's why I'll be changing my name to Rex.
And she's over by the tree crying, and then Eve goes up there to try to say something, and she's like, she's like, people don't change, but Rex changed a lot.
And like, it's hard because like, Mark is the boyfriend, and she's crying about her ex, about how sweet of a guy he was, you know?
She wasn't crying about how sweet of a guy she was. She was crying about how sweet of a guy he became and then didn't get to live out.
Because he was.
He grew. Well, he was better.
And I think the hard part is because him and Mark and Eve both had a moment where they had to sit down with Rex. And like Rex talked to them and was like, and they both had a moment of like, oh, you're a fucking guy now.
You're like genuinely trying to be better.
Yeah, like you know, because Rex like tried to give him advice on Eve and like, you know, and then like Rex went to Eve's parents' house and was like, hey man, I know you're here, so I know things aren't going well. You know, like
he was finally doing
immortal.
Good.
Fuck immortal.
Fuck immortal.
Dumbass,
baby. Why does he get to live but Rex dies?
Oh,
fuck that guy.
He should have died. He should have stayed dead after Omni-Man.
Real.
He should have stayed dead after Omni-Man.
They need to stop bringing this motherfucker back. He don't do shit.
They keep... And now what? He's going to retire and go have kids with Kate?
Yeah, so happy you spent millions of taxpayer dollars so
also,
Bitch Boy can come back.
Fucking perv. You don't know how much older you are than her? Like millions of years, bro. That age gap is fucked.
Yeah, real. We talked about age gaps on this show before, but like a couple million years to like 25?
Yeah.
Fucked up, bro.
Kate's like in her 20s.
That's fucked up, man.
Tommy's like 4 billion. But that's fucked. And I think with that, it's a great spot to wrap up today's episode. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to episode 87 of the Attention Deficit Dawgs. If you like this podcast and you want to see more from us, go check us out on Instagram and TikTok at the Attention Deficit Dawgs, or on YouTube at the Deficit YouTube channel. You can find the video, us being silly guys. Watch us. You can watch it instead of just listening.
Yep, I've been more consistent putting them up there, so
Yeah,
catch the last 3-4 episodes.
You get to see Brent and I get angry and stand up.
Yeah, you do.
You get to see us fuss around in our lawn
do.
chairs. It's always fun times. Other than that, remember that my song of the week is I by Kendrick Lamar.
And mine is Beach Boy by McCaffrey.
Fucking wild. Other than that, take care of yourselves. Eat 3 meals today. Drink some water. And as always...